Welcome back in module 1. Here we will discuss about the function of the MAC layer, and that is defined under the clause 4.4. Let's move on. So our first thing we will discuss about that how mapping between logical and the transport channel triggers, and that activity is done by the MAC layer. So look at this. When we talk about the mapping between the logical channel and the transport channel, there are two keywords here: logical channel and the transport channel. Okay, so first we will try to understand what does it mean by logical channel, and then we'll try to understand what is transport channel. So let's understand it. What is logical channel? Logical channel is defined basically what is transmitted. What is transmitted? So since we are talking about the technical terms here in telecom, so transmitted means either control plane or user plane data. Either control plane, it means the signaling data, or when we talk about the user data, it means it will be on control or user data. Okay, so control will carry all the signaling data, user plane will be responsible for the transmitting user data. Now okay, so now we have the signaling, we have the data, actual data. Okay, but how we will transmit, that is very important. And who defines it? It is transport channel defines it, that how it is going to be transmitted. So example, there is the encoding, how encoding will be done on the transmitter side, how then decoding will be done on the receiver side, right? Same way how modulation process will trigger on the TX side, and then demodulation will trigger on the receiver side. So encoding on the TX side, modulation TX side, decoding will trigger on the receiver side. Same way demodulation will trigger on the RX side. Okay, so we know that what need to be transmitted, we also know that how it is going to be transmitted. Finally MAC layer is align it. MAC layer map the logical channel and the transport channel, or also we can say that MAC layer is responsible for aligning the data which is going to be transmitted on how it is going to be transmitted. So alignment between logical channel and the transport channel. TCS stands for transport channel, LCS stands for logical channel. So it is basically mapping or alignment of the data, that which data, how it is going to be transmitted. Okay, let's try to understand with the some examples. So when we talk about the logical channel, so dedicated control channel, right, which responsible for all the RRC signaling, right, RRC signaling. Keep in mind, when we talk about the dedicated control channel, when we talk about the RRC signaling, right, the first message RRC setup request, it goes on the common control channel, common control channel, and the remaining RRC setup and the RRC setup completion is triggered on the dedicated control channel. Be clear on that. Okay, so now we know that the transport channel, okay, logical channel, then we have the transport channel. So this dedicated control channel is mapped with the downlink shared channel, and this downlink shared channel is carrying the downlink data. So now we have the signaling data, now we have the downlink data. Now next what we need to do is that mapping of the channel. So mapping of what? Dedicated control channel, DCCH, with whom? With the downlink shared channel, DLSCH. Okay, and then finally once the mapping is done between the logical channel and the transport channel, finally it comes to where? Finally it comes to the L1 layer, that is my physical layer, and then it process into the radio signal. Finally it's processed into the radio signal, right? Finally it's processed into the radio signal, and then it will flow on the air interface. So this is how mapping between logical channel and transport channel works. Thank you. See you in the next